What is going on, you fine humans? Jay here from Jay's Way, bringing you episode 2 of the Etsy Shop Project. What is the Etsy Shop Project? In a nutshell, my wife and I are opening an Etsy shop from scratch where we're documenting the journey to show you all our process. You'll see the good, the bad, and the ugly for free, and hopefully it'll be more valuable to some of you than some expensive course. In this one, you'll see the niche we picked, our process for choosing a shop name, where we intend to head with it in terms of product offerings, and validating demand for those products, so stick around for that. I'm in the process of putting together a video to show our blueprint, also for free, and we'll link to that in the comments when it's finished, so make sure you subscribe to get notified when that's done. But this shop setup will be following that exact blueprint. So what niche did we decide to go into? I'm always preaching that the most crucial element when starting an Etsy shop or any online shop is that if you want to build a brand, you need to choose a niche. And the best niches when starting out are almost always something you or your circle of close friends or family or people you hang out with are into or passionate about. I elaborate on it in detail in this video here. Building a brand is about believing in something that you have a passion for and making it matter to other people. People inherently want to identify with something and be included. It's just our nature. And it's a massive bonus if they can feel good about it at the same time. And if you try to fake this or don't do your research, your customers will see right through you. So don't be an imposter. So if you know anything about us, we love the outdoors, particularly in the warmer seasons. Can't wait to get out of winter in Canada here. So much so that we've decided to move to Belize at the end of the year. My wife, Stacy, loves sunshine and snorkeling. I mean, who doesn't? And the Belize Barrier Reef is the second largest reef in the world, and it's amazing snorkeling. And I love fishing, and I've been into tree houses and building forts and all that since I've been a kid. I've been infatuated with pirates and legends of buried treasure ever since I saw Goonies back in the day for the first time. And my fort building has now turned into building tiki bars and piratey shipwreck bars. We both enjoyed traveling around in our RV too with our pooch Tonka. And we generally just enjoy the island life vibe. Did you get all that? That's our niche. Island themed beachy travel destination niche with a side of piratey awesomeness. and the crossover will include some pet friendly or pet centric ideas. As most of you know, we really want to help do our part to protect the reef and its inhabitants. So hopefully we'll be able to do that by donating some of the proceeds we make with this shop. You can learn more about it and help out if you want to here the etsyshopproject.com. And as I said earlier, we all want to feel good about our purchases. So what better feeling than knowing you're helping to sustain life on our planet with every single purchase, right? Sounds like a no-brainer to me. The next step is picking a shop name. So we started spitballing ideas, and this part of the process isn't, rocket surgery by any means, but it does matter. We just wrote down a bunch of words that made sense in the niche and then try to form a name from those scribbles. If you want to have a perpetual hobby, name it Stacy and Jay's Cool Designs and More. If you want to build a brand and an actual business, there's a bit more to it. So these are some of the words we came up with, and then some name ideas like float, boat, anchor, beach, sand, shark, shack, blah, blah. And putting some thought into the idea of living in a place where people actually pay to escape the cold, we thought of words along the sarcastic lines of like, don't threaten me with a good time. Like beached, shipwrecked, shipwrecked with different spellings, no-mo snow, skip that one, get shipwrecked, get beached. For a twist, we kind of aim for generally negative things that we'd actually be happy about if they happened to us and forced us to leave the snow and get marooned on an island somewhere nice and warm. So the next step here is seeing which, if any, are actually available as shop names on Etsy. So then we created a random email address. This email address didn't matter as we were only going to use it to see if Get Shipwrecked was available for a shop name. It was, woohoo! But not so fast. Can't lock it in just yet. Remember, we're building a brand here, so nothing can be random and it all has to be done with intent. I've said this before, you have to be intentional about everything you do. So, checking if it's trademarked in the USPTO database is the next step. Nope, we're good. Then we needed to buy the domain, so we're not using Hotmail or Gmail if we ever want to decide to go, the standalone route, e-commerce route, like opening a Shopify store or something like that. Over to namecheap.com we go. This is the domain registration site I use because it's way cheaper than the big one you're familiar with, and they're not thieves like that one. That other one, if you search, for example, and get a few ideas and put them in your cart and they stay in your cart for too long, it'll be gone and it'll be them who's bought it, and then they'll try to get you for a premium. It's happened to me so many times, way too many times to be a coincidence. Anyway, Namecheap comes with free privacy that most domain registrants charge extra for. They also offer an insane amount of domain extensions that are really cool, like .elite or .life, .fun, .creator. It's actually insane how many they have. And they're cheap. You can see here that I have well over 100 domains just here, and I've got another 50 or so registered with that other site I mentioned that I'm slowly transitioning over here to. Another side hustle is buying and selling domains, but I digress. So I bought getshipwreck.com and a couple others to protect myself from copycats and created email addresses. So now, when you join my email list from Etsy or social media or buy something in our shop, you'll get an email from j@getshipwreck.com, not some Yahoo or Gmail account that anyone can have. It just looks way more professional, not amateur, and it's an easy way to instill consumer confidence right off the bat. Now that I got a proper email address, I went back to Etsy to sign up with it and create my new account and pick my shop name. Next is on to picking products. For those of you who are new here, I'm a longtime Etsy seller who's done well enough in my print-on-demand journey to want to help others in their journeys. I really just want to see as many people as possible regain a bit more control over their lives to hopefully live a life a bit freer from the confines of the corporate culture. Time is our most valuable commodity, and when it's gone, it's gone. You can't buy more or go back, so hopefully I can help you get the most out of your time. All right, so what products are we going to sell? Well, I made a list here of all kinds of things that could work. Some are lower ticket items that are less expensive that could be a good way to get initial sales, like luggage tags, t-shirts, mugs, beach totes, foam koozies. Don't use that word koozie, it's trademarked and they will come after you. Call them insulators or coolers or something else. There's also some higher ticket items here like beach blankets, towels, insulated mugs, flip-flops, and some ideas we came up with for higher ticket items that command a nice higher price tag and profit, like maybe bathing suits, Bluetooth speakers, speaker bottles. Yes, that's actually a thing. Well, you get the idea. So back over to Etsy to check the validity and sales velocity of products on our list. Etsy bases a lot of their ranking on sales velocity and conversion. So while SEO and images are obviously absolutely crucial to getting eyes on the prize in the beginning, you can also rank for other keywords that you don't even have in your listing. Like someone clicks on a listing and after doing their search, and then they scroll to the bottom of that where Etsy suggests, other things and click on your listing from there, Etsy will recognize that and potentially start ranking you for keywords that were in the first listing that the customer clicked, even if you don't have those specific keywords in your SEO. Ask me how I know? I know this because I was ranking for some keywords that weren't in my listing and went to change my SEO to those keywords and I ruined everything and I lost a ton of money. Everbee makes checking sales velocity so easy, like idiot proof even. Check this out. Okay, so Everbee makes this honestly so easy. I just search for beach blankets here and then you just hover over the side here and the side menu pops up and you just click on product analytics. It's going to analyze everything that was on that page. And now we can see some pretty awesome numbers here. If you hover here, it says based on recent activity, this is the expected number of sales in the last month for this listing. We can sort by high to low, and you can see there's lots. A lot of them you can see are personalized. So, perfect for print on demand. And you can see that the revenue in the last month is looking like thousands of dollars. Like you have 27,000, 7, 5, 13. Like this is thousands of dollars per month for one listing. So move on to insulated tumblers now is the next one I searched. We can do the same thing here. Search by sales, estimated revenue. Look at this. This is per month. And all this stuff you can find on Printify. Thousands of dollars these guys are making. So we know there's demand. That's the whole purpose here, is to vet demand. So fanny packs for women is another one. Click the analytics here. And we'll sort again, and yeah, you can see that these fanny pack listings are selling some by the hundreds, but there's definitely a demand here, thousands of dollars every month. I mean, a single fanny pack listing is making thousands of dollars every month in these shops. And that's all there is to it. Now we know there's a demand for some items we want to sell. Our next episode will be designing our logo, getting some branding together, launching a few products, which includes SEO and building a quality listing. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. See you in the next one.